Welcome back. We had a new banger, new updates just for the quad, new systems, new speaker systems. We're adding chargers. We're adding on it, as you can tell. We're adding chargers, new inputs for like this type that goes into cars, but then we're doing it for a quad. And how about let's start off with the system, cause I do work in speakers. And if y'all gonna ask me how old I am, I'm 14. Y'all might say I'm 11, but I'm 14 just because of my voice. Because technically it's getting deeper. But yeah, let's start with this one. And for my home country, if you're asking for where I am from, I'm from Nicaragua. I couldn't put these two because I had been over there for the 2-month summer break of school. And yeah, I had went over there for 2 months, stayed over there, so I couldn't put this and this one because I just came back and it came down and that thing came and I had ordered it on the 18th of December. But guys, thanks a lot for that much views. I already have 1.4K. That's a lot of views. But thanks. Like the first video is 775 views already. Thanks guys. I really appreciate it. If I could up the subscribers more, I'm not just begging, but just up it up and the views from my videos. Cause I know y'all like the shorts, but also the videos, please. But yeah, thanks a lot. And also, if I'm from Nicaragua, yes, I do speak Spanish. Por supuesto, sí hablo español bastante. Así que lo amo todo por mi familia, por usted y gracias por toda mi vida lo que yo hago. If there is any Spanish translator in the comments, y'all can translate it to the other people in the comments that don't know Spanish and just English. Technically, I can go translator to like the subtitles. Back to what I was saying for the speaker system and the charger. Yes, I had two of these. I had got one for my birthday and one for Christmas this year. But yeah, my birthday already passed, so happy late birthday to me. Well, if you have one, y'all can say happy late birthday to me because I was in May. Just about like 4 months ago. But yeah, like the starting of May, like the May 2nd was my birthday. But yeah, if y'all wish to say happy late birthday to me, I'm alright with that. Even though y'all don't have to. But back to the system. Alright, this is a system for motorcycles, ATVs, quads. As you can see in the picture right here. But yeah, the speakers do not look the same as it is in the picture. The thing is, the size looks the same, but not like bigger. It doesn't have that big screen. It does have the remote. That's how like the same speaker look alike, but not really. It doesn't just look the same. It has the same color, same things as you can see right here. Talk about those little two things right there. It does have that right there. Okay, anyways, yeah, I had got this for my birthday. I had gotten two for my birthday and Christmas. So I had to use one for a project, and I was gonna put this one on, but then since I was gone for the vacations, I wasn't in my hometown here in Miami. Yeah. So let's get started checking up on what is this. How about okay, see, look. The thing is, if I want to connect it with the battery of the quad, the battery is gonna discharge since I have like those bunch of rechargeable batteries that have like these like this DC jack. So yeah, I can just put like in a battery and I use this fuse with all this stuff, cause this cable is very short, so it wouldn't like, I'm gonna have to like put it on the side of the 4-wheeler of the frame, so then I wouldn't even put this at all. If I did want to, I would have to modify it a lot more. This cable, these are for the speakers. Let me show you. Yeah, let me show you what the first cables are. The first cables to the left are the antennas. You know, FM radio, AM radio. Right here are the 4 channels of speakers, but then they only gave me 2. Because on the box it says 2 times 25 watts. That's how much power is given out. But then right here it says 4 times 25. I only have 2 of these. I should have used the other ones that I had. But then I could technically connect it with more speakers on this. So I wouldn't, you know, mind just having 2 more channels not being used. I could just put a tweeter, you know. But yeah, that's all. The speakers are about like a 2.5 inch. As you can see, they're long wires. But yeah, this even came with a remote. As you can see right here, it says volume down, volume up, skip, reverse, play and pause. You know, lock it so nobody breaks it. See, like this one works. Shut up. So like as you can tell, this one works. Shut up. Even if this isn't on, it still works. This one, I don't think has a battery in it. This one's way lighter. This one's way lighter. Cause you know, it doesn't. Wait a minute. Also, both of them. Then both of them work. Never mind, then they both work. Okay, so yeah, hold up, let me just turn on the light real quick. There. Okay, yeah, so this is came with this for to connect it to the battery of the quad, when I rather just use like this pigtail DC jack. And it came with replacement bunch of screws, so you could, you know, put on for the speakers. And these ones are for just to screw it in place. So yeah, onto speakers, 2.5 inches. I do work in speakers too, but I'm starting a new channel now since my ATV is fixed. So let's get to this part. The fun part the fun and lazy part that we're going to on. But yeah, I'll just put that aside. Okay, so I bought those cigarette lighters input. I wish I could find it. Yep, it's right here. Yep, it's right here. Yep. Okay. Yep, it's right here. Okay, but yeah, I had bought for like cars, for example, you can plug in this chargers. This one has already soldered with a switch and wires on it. Already. And then, well, we had, okay, look, these wires are separate, but I had bought this thing. It's for, like, you know, how I said just now, for the cigarette lighter inputs. For example, let me show you. Okay. Now, see, like, for example, you can connect this out there. You can connect this to here. But then, when I tested in the input, it moved. It moves. See, look. Hold up. Let me just show you an example. You know. Well, yeah, like this, for example, it moves. And it's not supposed to move. See? So, when I had bought this on Amazon, I had tested it with other things I had. For example, this converter, for example, to charge your phone, to turn on a fan, probably a small TV that doesn't use that much wattage. But then when I tested it out, it moved too much. So then, since I had a spare from a junkyard, from an old Volkswagen car, and that was a Ford Chevy, I took this out, a manual one. I took this out and decided to connect it. Since, you know, it had the same type of connections, I just decided to connect in here. And now, when I had this with this one, it didn't move. Let me show you again. See, look. Hold up. I'm gonna do it with this one then. Now look. It doesn't move. It has to be like that. So then I had paid $6 for this thing, plus shipping, $8 kind of, $7. $1 shipping. It came on Monday, the 18th. But yeah. So then this one didn't work. Probably I'm just put it on something else. Probably my grandpa's truck. He can put it on. Cause, you know, he does have an input that doesn't work. Cause this size is bigger than this one. Pause, not like that. No diddy. But I don't know if it's almost like the size of this one. But yeah, so I had put this one on it, which now they don't make contact, which is perfectly good. Cause if it makes contact, I'm effed. I'm gonna be dead. So yeah, it works. I'm gonna put this on here. But the thing is, I'm gonna have to, for example, this is like the plastic of it. I'm gonna have to find a way to make a hole in it. And like this right here is just a converter, as you can see, like plugs like this one. For example, to connect fans like this one, like this, fans, like you see, a power inverter. Hold up, okay there. You see like a power inverter, input 12-volt battery, output 110, USB. See, it has a USB in it. But yeah, hold up, okay there. But yeah, that's what we're gonna put on it, and then it's right here. We're probably gonna put on it too, since, you know, we can just wire it with the battery. We wire something else with something else. For example, like this types of plugs. This type of plugs for like batteries. You know, since this thing already has a switch, we can just connect it on and then charge our things, technically. But yeah, but then we're gonna have to find a way to get the switch in there, because this thing is too small. I don't think it's the size of the switch, because look at this big boy switch right here. Probably. So I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna put this on one day, probably Saturday or today. But there's no way because I don't know how to. So yeah, that's all for today. And bye, guys. And we're gonna give you more updates on the quad. When are we gonna put it? Probably Saturday. And say Thursday. We got one more day left, I guess. Today I didn't go to school because I was supposed to get my braces, but then the dentist has said, oh, the doctor is sick, the doctor is sick. And then they scheduled it for next Tuesday. So guys, bye.